Hello, it's basically the 30th of January. I'm in the greenhouse, obviously. Now I'm going to sow some sweet peas. These are just a variety called Scented Mix. I think it's only got 49 pence for a packet. I'm going to put them into these deep root trays. Now the good thing about these are, these clip together. You can buy ones with like a flimsy plastic. These are hard plastic. As you can see, you can actually see the ridges going down, so it actually makes the actual roots go down. And then when you clip them together, these ones are a little bit niggly, I will admit. Once you get used to them, not too bad. When they actually grow down, you can see here, the actual roots then come out the bottom. So when you pull it apart, like so, you'll have your roots all the way pointing down. You can get deep trays, but with peas, sweet peas, the roots ideally need to go down. So if you start pushing it back up, you're literally pushing the actual roots back up in the air. And it could cause a little bit of problems, but it won't really cause big problems. But if you can get all of these, you can get these cheaper. You can get the right little like plastic throwaways, but they're not. They do last a couple of years. But I got these on offer a couple of years ago, so I want to use them while they're on offer. I got one, so I'm going to use them. Comes with its own little tray. I think it actually comes with a dome as well. I've lost it. Don't know where it's gone. So there's what I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 cells. So not going to say how to suck eggs, but ideally you want your compost to be sieved. But this one is a peat free, so it's more like a koi. I got this just to try it last year, and I will be honest, it's been sat in the greenhouse here since I did all the potting on that lot. So I'm going to put it in here. Let's fill this up. I just walked up to the greenhouse and said, "Your brew's done." So I'm in my lunch hour. Now the thing about these are, they really do take some filling. You've got also the deep says. Now you can use, if you wanted to, saw rolls. Oh, something's gone flying. Like I say, you can use saw roll tubes if you wanted to, and just put them into a mushroom tray. You can get mushroom trays from your local cafes, etc. So they'll gladly give them to you, because they're a pain for them to get rid of. Because they don't reuse them, they just bin them. So if you're willing to come along and ask for them, they'll gladly give them you. So all I'm going to do with these are, and I've got a couple of packets here, I'm just going to put one in each. Not very big seeds, as you can see. So just going to drop one in, push it down a little bit. Let's bring you in here so you might be able to see them. I'm just placing it on top for the time being. Now I did have some more deep cell trainers, but they're made by can't remember the name. They're made out of recycled plastic bottles, which is all well and good, but I left mine in the greenhouse not realising, and they melted, never to be used again. I only got one season out of them, and I will be honest, it was about 15 quid. So all I'm going to do is push these down a little bit. Ideally, you're going to try and sieve your compost, because if you've got a big chunky piece of compost on top of it, the actual seeds won't be able to go up. The other one is, if you're not maybe peas, but if you're doing, let's say you're doing tomatoes and the roots, if it grabs hold of a big chunky piece, the roots then could get damaged when you try to move them. All I'm literally going to do now is I'm just going to loosely cover that. I've no need to water it because this compost is already damp. I'm going to leave these in the greenhouse. They may take a bit longer to germinate, but that's not a big problem. Still got 3 packets left, so I might actually direct sow those at the allotment, or I might just put them into normal trays. Like if I wanted to, I could probably put them into there, but the problem is though, with these 60 cells, they're not very deep and the roots won't be able to grow properly. I have got another deep root tray out there, plus I've got the broad beans in it. They're meant to go to allotment those, but with the bad weather and the ice, I never really got down there, so I might just chop them up, put them into my compost bin and let the nutrients go back into the compost. Anyway, that's that. I'm not really sowing many seeds at the moment. It's still too cold. You can sow them indoors, but then you've got the problem once you've actually sowed the seeds and then they start to grow, you need the area to actually keep them going. I have got the big enough area in here, but it means I have to put heaters in here at night time. At night time the temperatures are still plummeting too low. For example, it's 10 degrees in here at the moment, but at one point it got down to -7, and that's inside the greenhouse. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again. Bye.